Today I'm teaching you how to make car seat ponchos. These are so perfect for putting your child in a cart real quick and throwing this over them. I am not standing in the cold to put a jacket on my toddler. Sorry. You can use any fabric you like, but I use these fleece blankets from Walmart. They're like $4.22, and you'll need 2. You'll also need 2 buttons if you want this to be reversible. All right, take your blanket and you're gonna fold it in half and then fold it in half one more time. So it should be 4 layers. Then you're gonna measure from the folded corner down to however big you want it. My size is 18 inches. So take the tip of your tape measure and hold it at the corner and mark at 18 inches. Then you want to keep moving your tape measure, keeping the tip at the corner. This is so when we cut it out, it's going to be a big circle. I made this template on paper, but this is a 6 3/4 inch circle. This is for the neck hole. So now you can take your scissors and cut out both circles. Then you can use this as the template for your other fabric. You'll use these scrap pieces for the hood. This is a toddler size poncho. My hood pieces are 10 by 20s, and you'll need 1 in each fabric. We're gonna sew the hood first. Take each rectangle and fold it in half one time by bringing the short sides together. Sew along the top edge. Do this for both pieces of fabric. And if you're using fleece, make sure to make your stitch length a little longer. Now you'll want to make the gusset for the hood. You'll cut out 1.5 inches by 2 inches out of the corner piece and do this on both pieces of fabric. Now reposition your fabric so the edge of the seam goes up and down vertically. It should make a triangular shape. And then sew together. Now we're going to attach both hoods. Lay your fabric right side up. Place the hood over the circle with the seam at the back of the neck area. With right sides facing, start pinning the hood form to exterior fabric along the neck opening. I chose to start at the seam of the hood and then do each side. Then you'll do the same to the other fabric. Then you'll want to sew your hoods on using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. And then we're about to go back to the floor. This project is a lot of back and forth. Take one of your ponchos and flip them inside out. And then place your fabrics right sides together. I like to pin my hoods together just to make sure they are aligned properly. Then you'll go back to a flat surface and pin your circles together. They might not match up perfectly, but that's okay. You are making this handmade, and that is all that matters. Just pin the best you can. I promise you, nobody's going to be able to tell that your circle is not a perfect circle. But also make sure not to stretch out the fleece because you don't want a wonky poncho. Now take it back to your machine and sew the circle. Just do the best you can. Like I said, it's not going to match up perfectly, and that's okay. Just keep making sure you're catching both layers. Now you can flip that right sides out and top stitch. Now we're going to find the center of the neck hole and cut 4 inches down the center. This part is technically optional, but I have made mini ponchos and I find that this works better to get my baby in it. This step requires a lot of patience. You'll tuck inwards the raw edges of the hood by about 1/2 inch, pin together as you work your way around, and top stitch. And finally, you can add a buttonhole and 2 buttons so it can be reversible. Those are totally optional. This tutorial was already so long that I did not want to include the buttonhole in sewing the buttons. And I still have to go sew buttons on all of these ponchos. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know it was super long and I'm sorry, but I hope these help you out during the fall and the winter.